Tonight, we've got fast-breaking news to tell you about. Issues has been on top of this story for weeks now. We can report that cops have just upgraded missing Dallas woman Lisa Stone to an endangered missing person. Police tell Issues they do not think 51-year-old Lisa just walked away on her own. Lisa's friends held a very emotional vigil. Friday night, dozens of people gathered to demand answers. That's the video right there of the vigil. Listen to this.
I am feeling hopeful tonight because we do have some leads that have been coming up in the last couple of weeks, and the police are following up those leads, and they're confident they're going to find a conclusion.
Lisa mysteriously disappeared more than 2 months ago on June 4th, and her friends have been frantically looking for clues ever since. Their search led them to a dumpster behind a local 7-Eleven, of all places, where they discovered all sorts of precious items. Some of her most prized possessions buried in the trash. Friends say they were shocked that Lisa's partner, 15 years, didn't report Lisa missing. At least that's what they say. In fact, they tell us she insisted she was picking Lisa up from work the day they found all the stuff in the garbage. Lisa's partner was also allegedly the one seen tossing Lisa's belongings. Yet she insists she has absolutely no idea where Lisa went.
You don't throw away somebody's birth certificate. You don't throw away someone's death certificate. Her brother's death certificate's in there. Just very Bibles, you know, pictures, very personal memories that Lisa would never have thrown away.
Cops searched Lisa's home, and they found a disturbing, filthy mess. Lisa and her partner had allegedly been hoarding 26 cats and 2 dogs. Something Lisa's friends say is way out of character. Investigators searched a rural area near Greenville, and nothing was found. They questioned Stone's partner, but say she is not a suspect. Straight out to my fantastic expert panel, but first to Joni Shannon, Lisa's good friend. Now, you're the one who found her prized possessions in the dumpster. What led you to that dumpster?
I was actually talking to Tina on chat, and Tina was talking to the partner on the phone, and the partner told Tina that she knew where Lisa was. At 9 o'clock she was going to go pick her up. So I jumped in my car, was going to go follow her, and I looked over to my right, and there she sits at a red light right next to me. And? So I followed her, and I followed her to a trash dumpster at a 7-Eleven, and I hid behind a gas pump, and I watched the partner driving Lisa's car pull up in front of a trash dumpster and take Lisa's precious belongings out and dispose of them.
Did you confront her?
It was heartbreaking. No, I did not. I actually followed her to a Walmart and watched her go in and buy groceries. And she stayed in 20-30 minutes, came out with a cart full of groceries, and then I followed her to her home. When I knew she was in the house, I went back to the dumpster. I talked to the manager at the 7-Eleven, and she assisted me and told me I could get in the dumpster and take the belongings out, and it was heartbreaking.
And you found all these things, like what, again?
I found the thing that bothered me the most was Lisa's birth certificate, her brother Dennis's death certificate. He died many years ago.
And
Bibles.
Oh, my God.
Yes, Bibles.
Now, did you go right to the cops?
Pictures.
Did you go right to the cops and said, hey, look what I found?
I called them immediately, and they didn't seem too interested at that point, and it was a little devastating. So I kept the items for a couple of weeks, and the detectives finally came to my office and interviewed me, and they took the items.
Wow. Well, here's my big issue tonight. Peculiar partner? Lisa's partner has talked to police, and we want to stress she is not considered a suspect, and she is invited on the show anytime to tell her story, standing invitation. But her behavior seems bizarre to the couple's acquaintances. She did not attend this vigil for her missing partner. She has not been seen, according to all the people we've talked to, searching for her partner of 15 years. So why? Tina, you're Lisa's friend, a lifelong friend. The last time you were on this show, you mentioned Lisa was worried that her partner might have a new girlfriend. Let's listen to what you said.
She believed the partner had another girlfriend. The partner has become very secretive, she said, and, you know, I don't know what to do. She closes the door, is on long phone conversations, and won't reveal who she's talking to. So there were a lot of issues going on at this time.
So, Tina, have you found out anything more about who this mystery woman could be?
We have found some clues. We have found a website that the partner has visited and has mentioned this new girlfriend. We don't have a full name, but we do have some clues that, yes, there definitely is another girlfriend.
You know what? This is an astounding story. The animals, okay, that were found inside the house, 26 cats and 2 dogs found inside Lisa's home were seized by Dallas Animal Services. But now Lisa's partner, who also lives in that same home, is fighting to get them back. So I've got to ask Wendy Murphy, why don't they charge her with animal cruelty? Because if cops arrested her on that, they could hold her and perhaps pressure her to find out if she has anything she hasn't revealed so far about Lisa's disappearance.
Yeah, you know, take a lesson from what's going on in Haley Cummings' case, right? Squeeze her. I think they should. I think they should charge her with whatever. I don't think there's any psychological meaning between being a hoarder and being a killer or having other kinds of violent tendencies, but it is something they can use because, you know, what I read said that they did a search warrant in a house where they both lived and there was no evidence of foul play. So they need something. They need information from someone who knows something. And that means squeezing not only the partner, but this mystery woman as well. And you can bet they're doing exactly that. In fact, calling her an endangered woman at this point suggests that they have lots of good leads, and that's the good news.
Well, Mike Brooks, Lisa left her purse inside her house. No credit card activity, last we heard.
Right.
Why do you think that this partner is basically not participating in the vigils and not coming out and saying, hey, I want to find out where she is just as much as anybody else?
It's very strange, Jane. And when law enforcement first went over there, they asked if they could come in. She said, no, I'm not letting you in the house. So then they went back and got a search warrant to come in and search the house. So she has not been cooperating at all with law enforcement. So law enforcement is saying that they're not making any progress, but they're still trying to contact other people that may have known Lisa. But still, I still say her partner is the key in this case.
And Lisa had health and money problems, and she reached out to her friends, but then they stopped hearing from her. Check this out.
With her, we were very close. We have tried repeatedly to get answers from her partner, and she has not been forthcoming with any answer.
Tina Wiley, what about the money issue? What do you know? Quickly.
Yes, Lisa was pretty down on her luck the last several months before her disappearance. She had inherited a large sum of money over the years from family, and they had gone through that money, some into the business and other avenues. She had been borrowing money from me and some other friends to help her with groceries and bills and things like that.
Now, when you say the business, is the business involving the partner as well?
Yes, Lisa funded the business, and the partner pretty much ran the day-to-day. It's a political statement, a T-shirt company with political statements called Politied.
Wendy Murphy, you think cops are doing more behind the scenes than we know?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, just because they're not calling people suspects or revealing motives doesn't mean that they don't have their theory. They're just checking it out, which is exactly what they should do. Let's not forget this partner also lied because she said she was going to pick her up, and in fact she was dumping stuff. You know, there's a reason why. There's no question about it. And you mix together money, sex, and a third party in the relationship, you know, come on.
Well,
this is not going to be some stranger who showed up off the sidewalk.
All right, but let's say we don't know. For all we know, she was suicidal. I have no idea. This woman, the partner, is not considered a suspect. And we tried to reach her numerous times without success. She is invited on this show anytime to tell her side of the story. We want to be fair. Thank you, fantastic panel, and we'll stay on top of that story. After